Thanks once again for the opportunity to chat with you.
Thank
How are you, my
you.
dear friend, and Michael? Hope everything's great with you and Michael.
Thank you so much, my dear. It's all good. We are looking forward to move to Norway, to move back to Norway in July. We're looking forward to that. How are you?
Fine, thank you for asking. How are the packaging going? Is going well?
Oh, yes, we are busy.
Busy, I suppose. So, shall we start about our chat?
Let's do that, my dear. Yes.
You released a new album on the 25th of April this year called
Yes.
Amor, Vincit, Omnia, Metalville Records. Right? So, it originally comes from the Latin, thanks to the Roman poet Virgil or Publius Vergilius Maro, and it means love conquers everything. How did you choose the name for your record, Liv?
Well, I really felt that on the River of Diamonds, the previous record, there were basically asked many questions, and my life experience had been how do I say that? Yes, shown in my lyrics, and I shared my experience with the rest of the world. And of course, when you've made an album about hope, because River of Diamonds is about hope, it's about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. When you have come through and when you survived everything, and when you have come home to yourself, and you feel safe again, and you have worked on your fears, you have turned inwards to your soul to have a look at your fears, and then when you come out of this after this rough time, I have to say these were really rough times after 2016. There was lots where many things I had to work on personally to come home to myself. And then Amor, Vincit, Omnia is the album that explains everything. It says, after all these questions had been asked on River of Diamonds, Amor, Vincit, Omnia says, okay, if you get through this, if you survive this, you will get the answers and you will understand why you had these experiences, and why sometimes life is broken, sometimes life is beauty. Why is life sometimes darkness? Why is life sometimes lightful? So then I was asking questions on River of Diamonds and answering them on Amor, Vincit, Omnia. So love is the theme, as you said. It conquers everything. Going inside means that you have a look at your soul stuff and you have a look at the darkness in there. And when you have connected to yourself, you can open up and start loving on the outside and connect to the outside. That is my opinion. First go inward and then you can go outside. So it's about love towards yourself, to your own soul, of coming home, of taking care of yourself. And it's about loving somebody else. And in my case, I've been really lucky because I met Michael, who is my soul husband.
We can see that love conquered you and Michael, and I hope it will last forever.
Thank you so much.
Such a beautiful couple.
Thank you so much. And you know, Michael turned 50 and I will turn 50 next year. I see it as we are in the middle of our lives, so we have another 50 years together.
I can see you there. Don't worry. Everything will be fine with both of you.
Thank you so much, my dear.
Liv, the lyrics were written by you. Very beautiful and heartfelt, my
Thank you.
friend. Could you tell us about the concept behind those lyrics, please?
Every song demands special words, special melodies, special feelings, emotions, and frequencies. And I think the good thing is that music to me is always it's always provoking me in some way. It's like I'm feeling it. When I have received an instrumental version from Sasha, my live guitar player and composer as well, when he sends me the songs, it's like I need to feel them, and then I know what to sing about, what words to choose, and what melodies to choose. So it's not like, okay, let's have a look at this song. It's like I already know it. As soon as I hear the song, I know exactly what's going on, what I want to sing about, and how it should sound like.
How would you describe the overall mood and atmosphere of the album?
I would say it's very it goes very deep, and that is also exactly what I'm trying to convey, to tell people: go inside and have a look at your soul stuff. And I want my songs and lyrics and compositions, everything, I want everything to go deep, to touch you. In some way, I would like to show you and teach you something. And that is, it has always been that way with my solo albums. Something I want to share. It's just, it's like a vision, an intention. It has never been like, okay, so let's go out there and be a rock star and sing cool stuff to enter the charts and sell millions of records. It's never been that way. There is something deeper and greater to it all, and that is a vision and an intention, and that is to share soul stuff with people, to share knowledge and wisdom. And maybe there is something for you to pick up in my music, on my solo albums. Maybe there is something for you. And that's my greatest wish, that you find something that can help you on your personal path of development, of coming home to yourself.
Which track stood out to you the most and why?
It's the 12th of February. Of course, I could have named it the 14th of February, which is my birthday. But what happened on the 12th of February 2024 was kind of magic. I had received the instrumental version of this song of Sasha, from Sasha. And I went on a walk with my dog through the forest, and there was this strange feeling that something great is going to happen. And all of a sudden, I had the melodies, I had the words, I had everything in my head. And I went back home and recorded everything and sent it to Sasha, and he said, wow, this is perfect. I wasn't thinking about it. It just happened. Somehow it felt like something wanted to manifest through me. And ever since this day, the 12th of February 2024, these words and these melodies have been my own mantra. It's what I'm doing before I drink my first cup of coffee in the morning, is to say and sing these words. So it's kind of, it's very personal. Yeah.
How do you think this album compares to another of your albums, Liv? In what way this album stood up more than the previous ones?
I guess every album was came into life and was released at the perfect time, because every solo album reflects a period in my life and where I'm standing in my life on my personal developmental path. So every album is right for that time. But the sound is different on every album, and I would say that Amor, Vincit, Omnia is probably more doom, and it has growls on it. There was a little bit of Fernando, of Moonspell's growls on River of Diamonds, but now we have more growls, and I figured out I really love this Beauty and the Beast concept. I love the darkness and the light. I love this stuff, and maybe there will be more in the future. So I think it's wonderful to see that art in itself, at least from my side, is nothing that is planned beforehand. The songs keep coming. If it's from Sasha or from Tommy Olsson or from anybody else in the past, it has always been right. So I never plan anything. So what comes out is exactly the right album to be released for that period or chapter in my life, on my life path.
The album was produced by Sasha, you, and Michael, and Andy Klassen was responsible for mastering it. Was it a complicated album to produce and remaster?
No, I don't think so, because, well, Sasha was involved all the time from the songwriting process. He's the composer, and he's also my live guitarist. He's been my live guitar player for many years, so he knows exactly what kind of sound I want to have live. He knows exactly how I would like to sound like, and he was involved from the very beginning, and I have to say that it felt relaxed all the time. It was really, it went fast. It wasn't even 2 years, the production. So this time it went really fast.
You and Michael sing at a duet and a beautiful duet at the title track.
Thank you.
It gives a Beauty and the Beast vibe to it. How did you choose this song to perform?
When I heard this song, I knew straight away we need some growls. We need some contrast to my vocals. First, I recorded my own growls, and then Michael heard it and he said, wow, it sounds great, but what are you going to do with this live? And I said, maybe it doesn't look really nice if I'm growling on stage. I don't think that's my style. Do you want to do it? And then he said he would love to do it. So we play it live. We have it on our set list, as well as Tanz der Schatten and a couple of old Theater of Tragedy songs. So Michael is the special guest. He's my special guest on my album and also on my live shows. So I think he's having a lot of fun. Michael is always having fun. He's never worried about what it would sound like, what people will say. He just does it because it's fun for him. And I appreciate that because he's very open-minded. And people love it. The audience loves it.
Has this album changed the way you see yourself as an artist?
I think with every solo album, I've come one step closer to my true authentic self. I think so. Every album was a step into becoming authentic as an artist, even more authentic, and to really feel my true self and to come home to myself, also as a woman. So my albums really help me to write out the stuff that is in my soul. I'm very lucky, I think, to have you guys out there supporting me so I can write my stuff out and sing my stuff out so I can feel free. And music to me, art to me, singing, painting, writing lyrics, writing poetry is all very freeing to me. It's like a healing bubble. And I hope that you can join me in that healing bubble.
The fans like me will sure embrace you on this new era. Liv, don't worry.
Thank you so much, my dear.
A beautiful and superb album cover. Where did the shoot take place, and who did it, the photo shoot?
Well, the pictures you see of me were taken here, right here where I'm sitting in my living room in Switzerland, in Lucerne. And some of the pictures were taken outside in the forests and at the castle of Nagold, where I've played many concerts, solo concerts during the last years. And the photographer is a very dear friend of mine from the Netherlands. Her name is Marielle. And she also did the artwork did the photos for River of Diamonds. So it's like I'm calling Marielle and asking her if she wants to come and visit us. And she's like, sure. And then we book a flight, and then we spent the whole weekend just making photos. So next time, Marielle will have to come to Norway.
Your release show took place in Uden on the 25th of April. Tell us more about it, please, dear Liv.
It was lovely, and it was very releasing to play the new songs and to see how people responded. And it was amazing. It was an amazing party. Both nights, also the show afterwards in Dorsten in Germany was sold out and fully packed. It was wonderful. And the party afterwards was wonderful too.
You will join Lágrimas Profundera on a new upcoming gig. Could you give us more details, please?
Yes, we are going to play our new set list, of course, and that's going to be in Nuremberg in Germany on the 4th of July. It's a Friday, and I hope everybody will get their tickets because it's important to support the clubs. I know that many clubs and venues have had to close since the COVID times because it's so hard to make shows happen. I know that, and I really want to support the clubs. So I love club shows myself. Of course, Wacken is great. It's wonderful to play there. And I've been there a couple of times, but I also do take care of playing club shows. And that's a way of getting closer to my audience. And yeah, we need to support the clubs and the venues.
You're a school teacher for children in need. Can you talk about a little bit of your job, please? What do you teach for the children?
Actually, I would say after 16 years being a teacher, I'm a teacher at normal schools, and I'm a teacher at schools for children with special needs, as you said. So I'm doing both, and it's so interesting because actually it's the same thing I'm doing, whatever school. It doesn't matter where I am, in which class, and with which kids. After 16 years, I've realized it's the relationship to the children that counts, to find out what they need. And if I can find out what they need, if I can find out where their strengths are, if I can find out what kind of a relationship we can have. If we can build up a connection to this child, I know that learning is going to be no problem. And I really want to be the teacher I had wished myself to have when I was struggling in mathematics. And I was told that I'm just bad at mathematics, I can't handle it, and I'm never going to be good at it. But actually, I've always loved mathematics. But my teacher didn't see me, and I did it in different ways. I had different ways to do the to do the counting and to look at numbers. And it took away all my joy for mathematics. I actually turned out to believe that I'm really bad. And if I had had that teacher who had told me, you can do it, and you need this and that, and then you will see, and we're going to make it. I'm by your side. I'm going to support you. And please ask me if you need any help. If I had had that mathematics teacher, my mathematics grade would have been different. So I just passed mathematics. I have the worst note you can get. I just passed it, but today I'm also teaching mathematics and I'm having fun with it. So it's actually a vision of mine to really find out how I can help children believe in themselves, to get stronger. When children leave my classroom, I want them to know I'm a little bit stronger today. I know which strengths I have.
And you are an awesome teacher for what I can see on your social media. So you have a beautiful soul, Liv.
Thank you so much. Soul. Thank you, and the same to you. Thank you so much.
Liv, you're moving to Norway, like you've said earlier on this chat. Mm-hmm. Can the fans like myself hope for a new Theatre of Tragedy album in the horizon?
I'm hoping myself. I don't know how many beers it will take to talk this out with the boys. I don't know. I would really wish for a new Theatre of Tragedy album. I would really wish. But I don't know if it's going to happen. And so far, I play some of the Theatre of Tragedy songs live, and I keep them alive, and it's very important to me because it's an important era of my life. So we'll see. You never know. I've seen bands coming together. I never thought this would happen, so who knows? But of course, we're gonna meet more often when I move to Stavanger, to Norway. It's gonna be easier to have those talks and to have those beers.
If the fans want Theatre of Tragedy, they can buy them via your website. Is that right?
That is right. Because it's a win-win situation for everybody. Because nobody else in Theatre of Tragedy really have the time to take care of the merchandise, and Michael is very good at it. He's talented, so we are always talking with the guys of Theatre of Tragedy how we can sell some merchandise to keep the band alive. So we have a shop, so we do it, and that's great. Yeah.
Liv, final question. Alexandria has released your duet called Stars today. Yeah. What can fans expect from this collaboration?
It's like this song is like a grand finale. It's a great song, and it opens up for wonderful vocals, and our vocals match so well, and it's a huge piece of music, and I love this composition, and I love Alexandra's voice too, and I'm so happy she reached out to do this duet with me.
Liv, thank you so much for your time
You're welcome.
being so kind as always. Do you
Thank you
want
so
to leave a final message for your fans, like myself?
I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to you, Raquel, for doing this, for supporting me, and for promoting my artistic work. I would never be here without you and all the supporters and friends and followers out there. And I really hope to play more concerts in the future so that we can meet. That would be lovely. And I wish everybody the best. And I'm always and eternally grateful for your support.
Please come to Portugal. I need you to come here for a concert.
I need to come to Portugal. I need it.
And I need to meet and greet with you and Michael.
Absolutely. That would
My
be
dear,
lovely.
have a good week and lots of courage to move to Norway. And I hope to see you soon.
Thank
Take
you
care.
so much, my dear. Take care and be safe, and lots of love and gratitude. Thank you so much. And see you soon, I hope.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye. Bye bye, my dear.
Friend.
Take care.
Dear. Thanks, my dear. Thank you so much.